Now is the time. This is the motive, the opportunity. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. You planted this seed and you're watching it grow. You took more than you need, now you'll reap what you sow. The venom you've become, you're so Armageddon.
You know what's funny, Mr. Hubbard? The fact that you're starting your first turn with no cards in your hand is actually really pathetic. Here I was expecting more of a challenge from you, but I guess Lady Luck isn't on your side. Well, I guess to get out of this, you may need something like Card of Sanctity or Card of Demise. Don't count me out because I have no cards on my field or in my hand. There's always room for a comeback. My move. I'll set one monster face down in defense mode and end my turn. Oh, this is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Oh, I think my turn would be far more impressive. Alright, Gravekeeper's commanded. Attack his face down defense position monster and destroy it. Too bad for you. My face down monster is Purple Poison Magician. He has the same number of defense points as Commandant's attack points, so therefore nothing happens. Damn it! You got lucky, you little brat! Well, you won't be so lucky next turn. During main phase 2, I'll set one monster face down in defense mode, and then place a card face down. Then I'll activate a second copy of Necromantic Throne. Now I can add other Gravekeepers from my deck to my hand, and I'll be choosing Gravekeeper's Chief to be added to my hand. Let's go into Doom for my turn. Go! Alright, come on, Pot of Desires. Son of a... You're not Pot of Desires, but you are a nice alternative. Not so fast. During your draw phase, I play a trap card, Necromantic Temple. Thanks to my temple, once on the field, and I control both Necromantic and the Gravekeepers, all of your monsters will be losing 500 attack and defense points. And because Purple Poison Magician is now weakened, my commander will easily be able to break through its defenses. Oh, come on, just give up already. Thanks to my field, you've literally got nothing to defend yourself with. Oh, so you're gonna be like that, are you? Well, let's see if this spell card can change all that. Funny, you literally just brought this card up a few minutes ago. I activate Card of Demise. And due to this spell card, I can draw until I have 3 cards in my hand. So, 3 new cards for me. Unfortunately, the downside is, during the end phase, I have to discard my entire hand. Also, I can't special summon for the rest of the turn. I'll set a monster face down in defense mode, and then place 2 cards face down. And that'll end my turn. And during the end phase, Card of Demise's last effect triggers. However, I have no cards in my hand to discard, so nothing happens. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and keep playing defense all game, because that's all you can really do. My turn. I'll save you for later. Alright, first I'll sacrifice my Gravekeeper's Headman to summon this, the Gravekeeper's Chief. And now I play Chief's special ability. When he's tribute summoned, I get to summon 1 Gravekeepers from my graveyard. Oh yeah, and this effect is unaffected by Necro Valley. So please welcome back Gravekeeper's Headman. And thanks to Headman's ability, because he was summoned, I get to summon the Gravekeeper's monster from my graveyard again. But this time, just as long as it's level 4 or below. So I think I'll bring back the monster I discard with Royal Tribute. Come back, Gravekeeper Spiritualist. Next up, I activate the effect of Gravekeeper Spiritualist. She allows me to fusion summon a spellcaster type fusion monster using materials from my hand or my field. So I'll fuse Gravekeeper Spiritualist and Gravekeeper's Headman. To make way for my most powerful Gravekeeper's monster, come forth, Gravekeeper Supernaturalist! Gravekeeper Supernaturalist starts with 2,000 attack and defense points, but gains the extra 500 attack and defense thanks to Necro Valley. Plus, he also gets another 100 attack and defense equal to the combined level of its two fusion materials. So, adding the levels of Gravekeeper's Headman and Gravekeeper's Spiritualist, my monster now stands at 3,200 attack and defense points. Oh yeah, and while my Supernatural is on the field, Necro Valley and itself can't be destroyed by card effects. So basically, Supernaturalist and Necro Valley are impervious, impenetrable, indestructible, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I just can barely contain myself. I'm literally beating the great Chase Hubbard, and he's literally got nothing on his field but defense. Oh, so easy. Just to be safe. Before getting my battle phase, I'm using Supernatural's other special ability. And during my main phase, I can activate this ability and then add one Gravekeeper's monster from my deck to my hand during the end phase of this turn. Now it's time to battle. Gravekeeper's Chief, attack Chase's Purple Poison Magician. Those are some pretty nice Gravekeepers you got there. Be a real shame if something happened to them. Wait a second, what? Thanks to my trap card Double Magical Armbind, I can sacrifice two monsters on my field. So I tribute Purple Poison Magician as well as my set monster. And then I gain control of your two monsters, Gravekeeper's Chief and Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist. Hey, they're my Gravekeepers! You give them back! Alright, you know what? Fine. You can have those two Gravekeepers. They're not gonna help you much though, because did you forget? Thanks to Necro Valley Temple, they'll both lose 500 attack and defense points. Which means just one thing. Easy targets for my Gravekeepers Commanded still in attack mode. Gravekeepers Commanded, destroy Gravekeeper's Chief! Yeah, that won't be as easy as you think. I banish Electromagnetic Turtle from my graveyard, and due to his effect, I can automatically end the battle phase. Have you finally cracked? Necro Valley is on my field, remember? And as long as Necro Valley is on my field, no cards in any of our graveyards can be banished. I think you forgot something. Because Gravekeeper's Chief is now on my side of the field, my graveyard is no longer affected by Necro Valley. So therefore, it is a legal play. I end my turn. However, due to the effect of Supernaturalist, I can still add one Gravekeeper's monster from my deck to my hand. I'll add Gravekeeper's Spy to my hand. My move, and I activate Pot of Desires. I banish the top 10 cards in my deck face down. Then I draw 2 cards. Okay, I can work with this. I now activate the field spell known as Sky Iris. I activate the effect of Sky Iris by destroying the Gravekeeper's Chief and add one Odd Ice card from my deck to my hand. And I choose Odd Ice Pendulum Dragon. Then I normal summon a Predaplant Overificus Scorpio. And then I'll activate Scorpio's ability. By sending one monster in my hands to the graveyard, I can special summon one Predaplant from my deck, except for itself. And there's no better substitute than Scorpio's good friend, Predaplant Galintona Cobra. Next, I activate Cobra's special ability. Because he was special summoned by the effect of a Predaplant card, I can add one Polymerization or Fusion spell from my deck to my hand. And I choose Odd Ice Fusion. Next, I reveal my face-down card, the Phantom Knife of Shade Brigandine, which allows me to special summon this card as a monster card with 0 attack and 300 defense. Then I'll use Shade Brigandine, Galintona Cobra, Orpheus Scorpio, as well as your Gravekeeper's Spiritualist to link summon Saryuja Skull Dread. By link summoning Skull Dread, I can use his ability. First, I can draw 4 cards from my deck. Then I choose 3 cards in my hand and return them to the bottom of my deck in any order of my choice. And I'll be choosing to send these 3 cards away to the bottom of my deck. Then I'll activate the spell card Pendulum Card. By discarding 1 card from my hand, I can search my deck for 2 Magician Pendulum monsters with different names. So I'll discard Chronograph Sorcerer, and then add my favorite pair of Pendulum Magicians, Xiangke Magician and Xiangshen Magician. But they won't stay in my hand for long, because by using my Scale 3 Xiangke Magician and Scale 8 Xiangshen Magician, I can set the pendulum scale. I can now pendulum summon as many monsters that I want from levels 4 through 7 at the same time. Now I pendulum summon, so rise from the extra deck, Black Fey Magician and Purple Poison Magician, both in defense mode. And by summoning these two magicians into Skulldred's links, Skulldred gives them both 300 attack and defense points. Although this won't really matter, Necro Valley Temple weakens them by 500 attack and defense itself, so... oh well. However, I didn't summon these two magicians just to defend my life points. Using level 4 Blackbane Magician and Purple Poison Magician, I build the overlay network. Cloaked in shadows and relentless in its objective, I call upon the most dangerous of dragons. I Exceed Summon Rank 4 Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon! And I'll summon Dark Rebellion next to Skulldred's link. That means he'll gain 300 attack and defense points too. Then I play Dark Rebellion's ability. By using 2 overlay units, the attack points of Gravekeeper's Commandant are cut in half, and then those lost attack points join my Dark Rebellion permanently, making him the strongest monster on the field. And now it's time to battle. Dark Rebellion, take out Gravekeeper's Commandant! Oh, a Commandant! Without a Gravekeeper's and Necro Valley on your field the exact same time, the effect of your Necro Valley Temple is no longer in play, so both my dragons get their attack points back. Now, Skulldred, take out Esper's face-down monster! You did all of this in one turn? That's inhuman! Well, Esper, that's kinda what happens when you battle against my Mastered Methods deck. I've mastered Fusion Summoning, Synchro Summoning, Exceed Summoning, Pendulum Summoning, Link Summoning. I've pretty much mastered all the summoning methods out there. And it's all comprised into one single 60-card deck. And I gotta say, it's really working out in my favor. It's my best ultimate deck that I've created. I'm probably at the highest pinnacle I could possibly be. But I shouldn't get too overconfident now. Let's see what else you can do. You're a fool! Life Force doesn't sign a win to the door. It's the cards you hold. And I'll prove that to you soon enough. I place 1 card on my field face down, as well as a monster. That's going to end my turn. That means it's my move again. And I'll waste no time in attacking. Dark Rebellion, take out his face-down monster. Trap card open, Magic Cylinder. And due to my trap card, your attack is negated. And then you take damage equal to your Dark Rebellion's attack points. Oh, great. Ugh. This face-down monster's gotta be Gravekeeper's Spy. Due to Necro Valley Temple, Skulldred will just lose 500 attack and defense again. The Spy will be too strong to take out. I won't attack again. I'll just go to main phase 2. And during it, I place 1 card face down. That will end my turn. Okay, my turn. First, I flip summon Gravekeeper's Spy. And now Gravekeeper's Spy's flip effect activates. Now I'm allowed to special summon 1 Gravekeeper's monster from my deck, just as long as it has 1500 attack points or less. So I'll summon my Gravekeeper's Recruiter from my deck. However, my Recruiter and my Spy won't be around for long. I'll sacrifice them in order to summon an even stronger monster, Gravekeeper's Visionary. And I'll summon Visionary next to your Skulldred's link, giving him 300 attack and defense points. Plus, Necro Valley will give my Visionary 500 more attack and defense points. And Visionary's own effect increases his attack points by 200 for every single Gravekeeper's monster in my graveyard. Up next, I pick Recruiter's ability from my graveyard. Because my Recruiter went to the graveyard, I can add 1 Gravekeeper's from my deck to my hand. And I'll be choosing Gravekeeper's Descendant. Go, my Visionary! Destroy Saryuja Skulldred! Yeah, that would happen if it wasn't for my Dimension Guardian trap card. And thanks to this, I can target Skulldred. And while Dimension Guard remains on my field, he can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Maybe so, but you're still taking damage. Ugh. It's well worth saving Skulldred in the end, and you'll see that soon enough. That's all for now. I end my turn. Now, Jace, let me ask you a question. Do you actually think you have a chance of defeating my Gravekeeper's Visionary? It is literally impossible! Just give up already! Dark Rebellion already used both of its overlay units, and Skulldred can't be switched into defense mode! We'll just see about that. fate does tend to have its ways of doing things unexpectedly sometimes. Let's see if that applies here. My move. Fine, it's your funeral then. Alright, good start. I normal summon a second copy of Purple Poison Magician. And then I'll activate the effect of my field spell, Sky Iris. Sadly, Purple Poison Magician won't be sticking around for long, because I'm destroying him and sending him to my extra deck. And that means I can grab one Odd Eyes card from my deck and add it to my hand, just like before. So I'll add my third and final Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And then I'll use the effect of Purple Poison Magician. Because he was destroyed while face up, I can choose one face-up card on the field and destroy it. Now which face-up card will I choose to destroy? How about Gravekeeper's Visionary? I think not. I play one of Visionary's other special abilities. By simply discarding one Gravekeeper's monster from my hand to the graveyard, I can negate Visionary's destruction. What a waste of a move. And plus, since you have more cards in your field than I do, well, you can't use your pendulum skills to pendulum summon. There was literally no point in adding Odd Eyes Pendulum from your deck to your hand. No point in adding Odd Eyes Pendulum from your deck to your hand. Come on, please, someone admit that this kid has finally cracked. Anyone? Really? Well, do you not know what Saryuja's Skull Drake can do when it uses at least 3 monsters as link materials? Well, it allows me to summon a monster from my hand once per turn. And so that means I can summon Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon from my hand without needing to pendulum summon. And with Odd Eyes on my field, I now have my necessary components to do this. I activate Shanti Magician's Pendulum ability. I target Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon and treat his rank as a level this turn, just as long as I use my dragon for an Exceed summon. Then I'll activate Shangshen Magician's Pendulum ability. I target both Odd Eyes and Dark Rebellion. Now, Dark Rebellion's rank becomes the same as my Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's level. And with that done, I now overlay level 7 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and rank 7 Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon. Dragon of different colored eyes, rise from the flaming depths of earth and bring forth a powerful rage that incinerates all those who face you. I Exceed summon my ace card, Odd Eyes Raging Dragon! This duel is over. First, Saryuja's Skull Dread will give Raging Dragon 300 attack and defense points. Then I'll activate the special ability of Odd Eyes Raging Dragon himself. By using an overlay unit, Raging Dragon destroys all cards you control. Go, Raging Dragon! Incinerate Esper's field! Oh no! And the card in my hand isn't a Gravekeeper, so I can't negate Visionary's destruction! Oh no! Now I'm wide open! Oh, now that's what I call bad luck right there! Kind of reminds you of what happened on the first turn of the duel when you made me discard my entire hand with Royal Tribute. Hey, that. It truly is the B word, isn't it? Well, since Odd Eyes Raging Dragon's special ability destroyed 3 of your cards, he gains 600 attack points. And that's not all. Thanks to Raging Dragon's other special ability, because he has an Exceeds monster attached to him as an overlay unit, he can attack you twice. Despite everything I managed to do against you, you still managed to pull this off? It's time to finish this. Odd Eyes Raging Dragon, destroy Esper and all the rest of his life points. Inferno Fury Strike! Alright, Esper, I beat you fair and square. Now, start talking. You take me for some kind of fool? You ain't getting any answers out of me. Dude, we just dueled, and I still managed to beat you, despite having no cards in my hand at the start of my very first turn. I think I deserve an explanation. Don't you think? Yeah, I kinda do. So, come on, start talking. Fine. I was sent here to test your power, Jace Hubbard. And it seems that you passed the test. That's good. Because guess what? You're going to need it the next time we encounter each other. I'll see you around. He sure does have problems, doesn't he? I was so close to beating that little brat, and he managed to still pull it off. A shame. I really wanted to test with everything that I had, but that meant I had to summon you. Trust me, I wanted to summon you during that duel over my Plagueis Visionary. I wanted to. But I was only sent there to duel the kid as a test. Don't worry, you'll get your chance.